as Sir has previously mentioned, I am a recent graduate. I've graduated in BCom. After which, it was during that point of time where I was studying for BCom that I had this question in mind: what to do after BCom? Because at that point, I definitely was into accounting. So yes, about so after which I finalized that I'll be doing this course. I came up with an institute based out of Kerala itself. But then I found that after a few months of training with that institute, I didn't find the training over there to be as great or anything. With all due respect, I'm not revealing its name right now. But then I found that, okay, fine. I don't think I'll be able to clear the exam with just that institute, because, as I mentioned, the teaching style over there was not as great. So after a lot of research again, I came up with this name called IPFC, the institute that has got, a lot of reviews over the internet, all positive reviews, a lot of positive reviews. And then when I searched up on YouTube as well, I found a lot of people who have taken up their courses from there, speaking very highly of the institute. So I had taken the admission over there, and it is really commendable on their part, because I've got to say that the teaching style that they've got here, because the faculties, they teach with lot of ease and simplicity, all these complex topics that are included in the syllabus of CMA. Now, coming to the mentors that I've had, I was really fortunate to have Nawaz sir as my mentor, because there have been countless instances where I would just phone him or I would just message him asking that, okay, fine, sir, I have a query regarding this answer, or maybe I didn't understand the question properly. There have also been instances that even though maybe option B is the right answer, there have been instances while, okay, fine, I got this answer B right, but then I may not have understood why A, C, D are wrong. So sir has helped me a lot with, clearing all these doubts, which has again helped me with the learning process. Because, with my experience, I have found that we should not be able to answer the correct answer. In fact, we should be able to understand why the other three options have gone wrong. So this is one learning style that I've got from learning at IPFC, which I guess I would not have learned or maybe understood by learning at that institution. Also, they have, the institute provides a lot of helpful materials. The software questions that the institute provides, this really did help a lot during my self study time. So yes, so all the materials that the institute provides, the software questions, does really help a lot. So the first I had given my part 1 exam in Jan Feb window, but then I was not able to clear the exam. So after my first failure, it was at that point of time, okay, fine, I have to change my institute. I changed the institute. I came to IPFC. I attended all the classes. I had a lot of doubts arising in my mind. I tried and cleared them as early as possible, so that I can be exam ready at the earliest possible time. And thankfully, after right after I chose IPFC, I was able to clear my part 1 exam in the very next attempt itself. So to all the newcomers here, or to all the people who are trying for CMA, what I've got to tell you is, you just have to get the materials right. The first one is, when you're done with the live classes, 90% of the learning is done right over there. After 2 hours of your class, 90%, 95% of that learning is done through that day's video itself, and just the 5 or 10% is to be done by yourself. And that could be easily done with a lot of consistency, dedication, hard work, all that comes along. So yes, sir. These are just a few experiences that I have had with the institution.